Hello everybody, good afternoon. Hope you all are staying safe and well. Welcome back here to another Prepared 3D video. This afternoon we are here on the ground in Dallas, Fort Worth. Currently a mini event, if you will, going on right now here in Dallas. I've got a couple of ATC services available. Some aircrafts, as you can see here on the ground. We've got that American A330 next to us, and a couple other services around the Texas area as well. So we're gonna get into it here and make our way over to Florida. We're gonna go and visit lovely Orlando International Airport. Still the original taxi to gate scenery that you kind of have to hack together to make it work, but it works. Happy to see that taxi to gate looks like they're going to start producing sceneries again. I saw recently they updated Hong Kong. So excited about that. Once we get airborne, we can start talking about that, as well as some of the releases here. Prepared 3D version 4.5 was released. I don't think we've streamed or recorded since then, so I know a couple of folks across the community have downloaded that sim and have already started flying some of the compatible aircrafts, if you will, and some that aren't compatible. Typical folks are hacking it together to try to get it to work and then complain when it doesn't. But what else is new across the flight sim community? Tons of bugs I'm hearing, so yeah, we're gonna get into all of that today as we make our way across the panhandle there and into Florida. So without further ado, let's hop in the cockpit and get things going. Please bear with me, I've been in XPlane for quite some time, so I gotta remember kind of the flows here to the FSLABS Airbus. It's much more realistic and pronounced in terms of just overall realism. Cool. We've got power. We've got the necessary lights on for now. Do a quick light test. We've got FS2 crew installed as well, but I don't think we're going to use it today. Kind of want to just take a nice, chill, and relaxing cruise across Florida there, not have to be bothered with FOs and whatnot. All looks good there. Leave the seatbelts off for now. Get the ADIs lined up. We got nav 1. While that's lining up, I'll unlock the cabin door. We've got to get into our seat here. Nav 2. Hopefully you all can hear the aircraft sounds. I think during my last stream I accidentally forgot to turn on the volume there on that side, so I think for the first couple of minutes you guys were missing the aircraft sounds. Hopefully all is good this afternoon. 3 navs, good to go there. Altimeters 3013, that's reset. We'll get our McDo's lined up so you all can see. Good stuff. Alright, today we are American 1966. We've got a 0 fuel weight of 131.1. We are mimicking real world weights during this present time. Obviously, as you can imagine, flights are quite empty these days. 19.1 on the fuel. We're actually going to manually refuel. I don't have the patience to wait for the truck to do its business today. Good stuff there. We'll go to the ATSU. Hope you all are staying safe and well. Crazy times we are in these days. 2 hours and 7 minutes to Florida. Official flight plan data. First of all, we're going to manually put the fuel in. Not realistic, I know, but again, don't have the patience to wait around for the fuel truck today. 19193 out to Florida today. Good stuff. Taxi, not too bad of a taxi today, up to 17 right, and the actual trip fuel 11939. So just this time 2030, we'll plan 1840 here. Good stuff. Boarding. We'll get catering. And then we can board at, let's do 1822. We'll request that. Good stuff. Received messages, our load sheet here. Compare it to our SimBrief flight plan 131.1, takeoff weight 149.8. That is what I usually look at here. All these figures are important, but those are the main figures here. We want to always make sure our load is at least similar to what SimBrief is giving us, so that we have the accurate fuel planning still. As well as making sure we are within limits of the equipment we are flying. 1845 off the block. Looks good, we should make that. Done with that for now. Let's take a look. Just throw this in really quick. What's going on in Fort Worth? ATIS, so they're parting 16 and 17. You have information hotel. Okay. So based on where we are today on the fields, I'm gonna assume 17 right. We'll get our clearance here in a moment just to make sure. And that will be today the March to departure. Zala transition. Insert that into Orlando. We're planning 18 right, but we'll see what ATC gives us. Piglet 6 arrival. And that transition will be the Oscar Tango Kilo. I think something happened with our boarding there. Good old GSX. So we'll just hit board now. And 90 passengers confirmed. Good stuff. We'll do a wind request. We'll compare our distance and estimated fuel upon arrival to SimBrief. We've got 960 on SimBrief, arriving with 6.8. Here we've got 956, arriving with 6.8. Relatively spot on. Over to plan mode just to make sure it all lines up. Got a discon, so after Zala, I think we are direct Krem, but let me double check the flight plan here. Zala, direct Krem. Indeed. Stepping, we're going to continue west, southwest, and into Orlando. That looks good for now. Frames are a bit choppy right now, and I can only suspect that's due to all of the aircrafts on the ground right now in Dallas. Southwest Truck Service and American. What else is new with GSX? Alright, let's dial into frequencies here. Let's work ground 121.9er. Fourth Ward ground, good afternoon. American 1966, IFR to Orlando as file, please, when you have a moment. Information hotel.
Aircraft calling Micslmn ground. Say again, I don't see you.
American 1966, Fourth Ward ground. We're here at Charlie 29 and Fourth Ward.
Okay, American Airlines that is calling. You can contact DFW. Standby. Let me find the frequency for you.
Oh, 2165, we got it.
Okay, yeah, we'll see it.
It's alright, thanks. Interesting, they're coming up on V-Pilot as the same frequency, it's weird. Fourth Ward ground, good afternoon, American 1966, information hotel, IFR to Orlando as file, please.
American 1966, VW good afternoon. Clear to the Orlando International Airport via the March 2 departure, Zelaya transition in this slide. Climb via the SID, expect flight level 37010 minutes after departure. Departure is on 125.025, squawk 0502.
American 1966 is cleared to Orlando via the March 2 departure, Zala transition, then as file, climb via the SID, expect 37010 after departure on 25025, squawk 0502.
American 1966, readback is correct, expect runway 17 right for departure.
17 right, American 1962, thank you. Alright, so 17 right it is, as we suspected. We're going to climb via the SID here. First up, let's pull up our charts. Alright, new flight from SimBrief, Dallas to Orlando. march to departure, overlay that. Climb to SID 17 right, so climbing and heading 176 to 1120, 1,120 feet. Then direct across treks at or above 5,000, then on track to 100 degrees to Jolin, then on track to 85 degrees to Thor. So pretty straightforward RNAV departure. We'll just follow the SID and maintain the altitude restrictions. Our top altitude on this SID is 10,000 feet. See what that looks like in here. Wind data uplink is complete. That looks good. That's all programmed in. Now that 17 right is confirmed, we can do our engine out procedures. We'll go here, radio fix info, KDFW-17 right. I did forget the cabin PA system. '17 rights, heading 177. So runway heading, in case of an engine out failure, to 25 nautical miles, and we'll hold. In case we need to return back to the field, put in our secondary flight plan information back into Fort Worth. Let me just see something really quick. So we'll depart and head west. So if we need to come back around, we'll come back around west. So I'm gonna plan we'll plan 17 right actually, in case we need to return. No star, we'll ask for radar vectors. Cool beans. Now with all of that programmed in, let's take a look at our flight plan again. We've got a radial fix. That looks good. Looks good to me. We'll adjust our initial altitude here to 10,000 feet per the SID. And then to our trusty EFB flight plan. Dallas to Orlando, AAL 1966. Departing '17 right, march to Zala transition. That's set. Arrival into Fort Worth, we said we'll plan 18 right, ILS, Piglet 6, Oct.
If you are sitting in an exit seat, please review the safety card in the seat pocket. You may need to open the exit.
We'll taxi out.
Let a flight attendant know if you are unwilling to operate the exit
17 right.
or do not meet the exit seat requirements.
Good stuff. What are we looking like outside? Baggage?
TFW, Kong, American Flight 720, requesting IFR clearance to Miami.
Hey guys, loud. Baggages.
American 2720, DFW ground, good afternoon. I have a route amendment for you. I will send it through text. Advise if you can accept.
We'll advise American Flight 720.
Passengers are boarded. We can get the seatbelt signs on now. And we get our APU fired up. Flap open. Start it. Good stuff. We're looking good here, friends.
American 2720, Roger. I have your IVR clearance advised and ready to copy.
Ready to copy, American 2720.
American 2720, you're cleared to the Miami International Airport via the March 2 departure delay transition that is filed. Climb via the SID, expect flight level 35010 minutes after departure. Departure is on 125.025, squawk 0512.
Okay, we're cleared to Miami. Departure is March 2.
Wait for our final load sheet here, taking some screenshots.
Climb via the SID, we'll accept 35010 minutes after departure. Departure 125.025. On behalf of the squawk 0512 for American 2720.
American 2720, readback is correct. Expect runway 17 right for departure. It is information hotels current.
Okay, 179 for departure, American 2720.
Epic Flight Simmer, yes sir, we are back in P3d and back in the FSLABS, man. It feels good too. I mean, I love XPlane for its graphics and its modern infrastructure, if you will, but it doesn't get any better than FSLABS, that is for damn sure. The load sheet is here. Let's see what we got. 131.1 still checks. 33.4 on the Mach 0 fuel weight. That looks good. ATC comms, AOC menu, performance request, KDFW. Uh, 17 right. Intersection departure, no anti-ice, no wet, no packs off for sure. What is going on? Oh, I lost ActiveSky for a while. Couldn't. There we go. 170 at 3. QNH 3013.
Forward, DFW, ground up to 2296.
28 degrees Celsius, nice and toasty in Fort
Delta
Worth.
2296, Fort Worth ground has at you 5x5.
MACTOW's 29.9. And estimated takeoff weight 149.9.
Ground Delta 2296, requesting IFR clearance to Atlanta International.
Send it off.
Delta 2296, clear to Atlanta International Airport via the Fork to departure, Fork transition that is filed. Climb via the SID.
We'll accept that load sheet.
Level 37010 minutes after departure. Departure is on 125.025, squawk 0520.
Prepare for pushback and departure. Hop back in the seat here. Where's my armrest? There we go. We'll lock the cabin door. We are squawking TA, beacon on, APU bleed on, fuel pumps.
Delta 2296, read back is correct. Expect runway 17 right for departure.
Good day, Captain. The tug is connected now, so we'll be pushing back in just a couple of minutes. Can you please confirm that your parking brake is set?
That's good. Yeah, Big Flight Sim, I agree, man. It's you cannot touch the aircrafts in P3d. But XPlane sure is a beauty from a scenery perspective. Alright, we've got APU bleed on. We can kill the external power now. Disconnect the chocks. Our parking
Additional
brake is
aircraft
set.
information, Gulf is now current, altimeter 3013.
The tug is in position, the bypass is inserted, and we are ready to push. Okay,
Alright, really quick, cockpit preparation. Signs on auto. Fuel quantity. We've got 19.1 thousand pounds. Takeoff data. We're gonna do our V speeds in here as we push back. No worries. Barrel ref 3013 is set and cross-checked. Below the line, windows and doors closed and locked. Beacon on. Thrust levers are at idle. Parking brake released.
pushing out. Clear for engine start.
And we're good to go here. Performance. 1 down, 0.4. One, 3, 1, 1, 3, 7, 1, 4, 1. And we got to be flexing today. Yes, we are. 56 degrees. We're good to go here. We'll start engine. Let's see, what's it look like for our taxi? Can we do a single engine taxi? Do we have enough time to single engine start number 1 and no.
Hello everyone.
It's a relatively
Thank
quick
you for your
taxi, so
attention.
we'll start
It's
both.
time to get you ready for takeoff.
Engine 2.
We know you have lots of choices, so thanks for choosing American. We're happy to be your airline.
Good evening, those of you just joining. Hopefully you all are staying safe and well.
Pushback is complete. Set your parking brakes, please, and confirm.
Brakes are set. Big Flight Simmer, how you been, man? What you been up to these last couple of months?
Tug is disconnected, Captain, and clear. Bypass pin has been removed.
Policy in the back of your American way. U.S. law prohibits smoking, including electronic cigarettes.
Number 2, that's a good start. Number 1 coming alive.
Storing smoke detectors in the lavatories may result in a fine. U.S. law requires all to comply with lighted and posted signs and crew member instructions. Now let's review the safety card. Please pay close
Clear
attention,
left
and
and right.
before you know it,
Disconnecting
we'll be
now.
off.
Have a good flight. Bye-bye.
marked. Take a moment to locate the nearest one. Keep in mind, it may be behind you.
All right.
All exits have evacuation slides to use.
See our current ATIS here. Make sure we're on the correct frequencies as well. Still on ground. Tower is 126.55.
Some slides may also be used as a raft, except those over the wings. You'll find the exact location on your safety card. This aircraft is designed with escape lighting on or near the floor. A sign will indicate you have reached your exit. In the event of an evacuation, escape path lighting.
Not sure why I don't get the VATSIM ATIS on here anymore.
Just head quickly and safely to the nearest exit, and don't forget.
VATSIM servers checked. I think it has something to do with the latest update they did. Alright, no worries. Go back and get it here manually. Information Gulf 180 gusting at 17 knots, 10 statute of a mile, clouds broken at 3,000, 28 degrees Celsius, altimeter 3013. Parallel traffic departing 17 right, blah blah blah. Information Gulf, we're good to go here. Sounds like two good starts. Engine mode selector normal. You can kill the bleed and the APU. Flaps to 1. Auto brake max. Terrain on ND.
20, runway 17 right, taxi via Kilo.
Two good starts. We'll start the clock now.
Taxi via Kilo, American 2720.
One down, 0.4. That looks good. Been doing some reading, flight simming, making beats, and watching Netflix. That is heck of a time in quarantine, man. That's cool. As long as you're staying safe and healthy, man. Predictive wind shear, auto. Get the weather radar on as well. We are good to go here, my friends. And ground, American 1966 information, Gulf rated taxi 17 right.
American 1966, correction 1966, thanks for grounding the weather, runway 17 right, taxi via Kilo.
17 right, we'll taxi via Kilo, American 1966. Pretty straightforward taxi there for us. Epic Flight Simmer, not sure yet, man. We'll see. We'll see how long this flight ends up being. Alright, quick flight controls check. Pull up, center, pull down, center, pull left, center. Controls are really lagging. I think my frames is taking a dump here. Full right, center, rudder check, full left, center, full right, center. Flight controls check is complete. Brake check. Pressure is 0. Taxi light on, and we're out of here. You guys been flying P3d version 5, or are you guys all still on 4.5? Been hearing some negative reviews about it. It's full of bugs, I'm told.
American 2101, you said you were going to Charlie.
Correct, Charlie 35 from American 2101.
American 2101,
Clear to the right and
once
clear to the left.
A321 in front of you passes onto Kilo and is out of your way, taxi to Terminal Charlie via Echo Lima.
Right, one there was also the way via Echo Lima to Zibo for American 2101.
American 22, correction, Delta 2296, yep.
2296, back on.
Roger, Delta 2296, your previous clearance is still valid if you have that copied.
Yes, I still do, I still have it.
Roger.
Hey guys, it's Tammy. We're all set back here. Cabin secure.
Thank you, Tammy. Cabin is secure. Takeoff config normal. This aircraft is running away here. We're really light today. Alright, so the after starts pretty late here for that, but anti-ice is not needed. Anti-skid nose wheel steering is set. ECAM status, we are good to go here. Trim and Mac percent looks good before takeoff. Flight controls are good here. Flap settings config 1 plus F, and we've done our departure briefing already. ECAM memo, auto brake max signs are on, spoilers are on, flaps config 1 plus F, and takeoff config is normal.
TFW ground, Boeing 748 Sierra Heavy is just crashed 17 right. Taxi to gate Delta 7.
Number 4, correction 748 Sierra, Terminal Delta, taxi via Lima Bravo Golf.
Lima Bravo Golf 748 Sierra.
Still think these IAE engines are simulated under idle thrust a bit too much here. You've got a light aircraft like I have today, you've got to constantly be on the brakes. I can't imagine that's what it's like in real life. Heat up those brakes pretty quickly, but I don't know. What do I know?
Contact DFW Tower 126.55.
2655, thanks for help. We'll see you in 1966.
Welcome.
Tower, good afternoon, American 1966 on Kilo, approaching 17 right.
American 1966, or nav track, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
We're gonna have Trex 17 right, clear for takeoff, American 1966. Alright, my friends, sterile cockpit, we'll see you airborne. Packs off. We'll let the cabin know we're out of here. Strobes on as well. We're clear on the approach. 17 right is confirmed. TARA. And take off. Start the clock. Nose wheel pressure stick forward. Stable. Thrust set, man. Flux 56, SRS runway, auto thrust is blue. That's 80 knots in, cross-checked. Neutral by 100.
Tower 96 Lima, holding at Quebec 4.
And rotate.
Lima, roger. Where are you parking today?
At the GO.
Positive rate, gears up.
Sorry, I meant to say the signature, 96 Lima.
Gorgeous.
KDFW American 2720, we are holding short runway 17 right. 2720, yes, return 17 right, line up and wait.
Climb thrust.
Line up and wait, runway 17 right, American 2720. At 96 minutes, run Quebec, taxi to via Quebec, Papa Yankee, hold short 17 center Yankee.
Backs are on.
Quebec, Papa Yankee, hold short of 17 center, 96 Lima.
American 1966, contact departure 125, 325, sir.
25025, we'll see 1966.
Number 50 Delta Mike, turn left heading 15.
Left 152 Delta Mike.
Departure, good afternoon, American 1966, RNAV trucks 3.4 for 10,000.
American 1966, raising departure, ready contact.
Gorgeous afternoon out here in Dallas. Alright, flap 0 a bit early, but we're good here to clean up.
Good afternoon,
At the takeoff checklist, gears up, no lights, flaps retracted, spoilers disarmed, lights as required, packs are on, and we're out of here.
Over tower 126.55, ready for 242, thanks. Delta 126, going to maintain 5,000. 5,000, Delta 126. Number 60, Delta Mike, 5 miles from Sierra, fly present heading, maintain 2,000, still south on the local, clear high left, runway 15 approach.
2,000 still south, clear high left, 15, 2 Delta Mike.
Project 72, region.
Yes, sir. We tried several times, so no reply.
Aircraft has always been a dream to hand fly.
Flight 72, roger, let me see if he's in here, if not, I can give you the clearance. Subject 72, that should be 119 or 0.95. You just got back, so try again. If not, you can come back over here.
Roger, 1995.
With the approach, Delta 95 heavy descending through 280.
Alright, they didn't clear us past the top altitude on the sit here, so we're going to level off.
Expecting 17 to 3013, Delta 95. American 1966, climate in 17,000, started.
No problem, 17,000 now, 1966. Alright, now we're off. 170, thrust climb, open climb, alt blue.
Sorry, Addison Tower 12610, ticket.
26 nothing, thanks for your help.
And approach Delta 95 has a stop altitude of 240 at the moment. Is that still standing? Negative, sir, descend by the arrival. Descend by the arrival, Delta 95.
That's 10,000.
American 2720, we are with you, climbing through 4,000. American 2720, radar contact.
We'll release the cabin.
Delta 483, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000 Delta 483.
Autopilot 1 on.
Regional approach, Riverhead 609 on flight. We're 4 south of Addison. Request frequency change tower. Request 609, contact Addison Tower 1610. Have a good day. 126.0.
Alright, above 10,000 we can clear our radial fix. And our secondary flight plan. And that, my friends, is us off to Orlando.
To tell you about an exclusive offer for Barclay for the Advantage Aviator Red MasterCard. For a limited time, you can earn 50,000 bonus miles. That gets you well on your way towards award travel to more than 1,000 exciting destinations we fly. If you want to avoid long lines, get on board faster.
Delta 43, reduce speed 200 knots to left.
Or pay less check package fees as a card member. Your first eligible check baggage
speed under 200 knots, Delta 43. Delta 126, maintain 210 or better, please.
That is a potential saving of up to $250 round trip.
American 27, 25, maintain 17 now.
17,000 American, second turning.
First purchases, the $30 you spend, you will enjoy points accumulation. Momentarily, we will pass through the cabin without limitation.
Regional approach number 282 Echo Sierra. We're going to 3,500 and we're following to Denton. We didn't get a handoff from the other approach controllers.
To collect your completed application and securely mail them on your behalf. Or you can access the internet for free on this flight. Apply online with the promotion code located in the side of that paper application.
Number 282 Echo Sierra for correction number TerraFlora, second transponder squawk 2311, please. 2311 for number 282 Echo Sierra.
You will earn an additional 500 miles for applying on this flight.
American 1956, contact Core Center 133.3.
Looking here, we'll see 1966.
Number 5312 Papa, contact meeting tower 118.
Woodward Center, good evening, American 1966, leveling 17,000.
American 1966, forward, climb, maintain level 230.
230, American 1966. That's 230, open climb, thrust climb, all blue. Alright, transition, standard set and cross-checked.
Hey, Center American 1 started. We missed a switch. American 1 negative, not yet. Yes, sir.
Fort Worth Center, American 320, over to KMCO, flight now, 12, correction, 12,700.
American 1, contact regional approach 12502.
12502, American 1, good day.
Down American 2710 with coming through 15,000 for 170.
American 2724, center climb maintains level 230.
Climate check level 230, American 2720.
American 1966, contact forward center 135.17.
3517, we'll see you, American 1966. Fourth Center, good afternoon, American 1966, level 230.
American 1966, Fort Worth Center, climb maintain flight level 370.
370, 1966.
American 1966, contact Fort Worth Center 133.87.
3387, 1966. And there are so many centers getting out of Dallas here.
American 405 speed to 250 knots now, please.
250 knots for American 405.
Fourth Center, good evening, American 1966, 24.8 for flight level 370.
American 1966, 475. American 405, contact regional push 125.02, good day.
2502, good day, sir.
405, 25 number lane, can you get turned back? Yeah, I'll figure it out later. I'll park a 257 Bravo, clear right there. Get your exterior, I'll park a 257 Bravo. I'll pack a 1 ticket Bravo, center pass pressure, maintain level 240.
Center discretion 240, I'll take a 1 thing Bravo.
Yeah, 1834, center pass pressure, maintain level 240. Maintain flight level 240 at pilot discretion, United 1874. Shadow 1 to center pass pressure, maintain level 240.
240 at pilot's discretion, Shadow 1. Captain Flight 342 with you, flight number 260.
American 27, you up? American 27, 4 Center Squawk 3630.
Any of you guys flying P3d 4.5 version 5? Looking for feedback here. Should I upgrade or not? Seeing a lot of people having issues with bugs and whatnot. I am surprised though how quickly some of these scenery developers have upgraded their scenery, or at least made it compatible for it. That's good.
P240 with you at flight number 360. Center American
27, flight level 360, inbound Yuyun.
American 27, are you up? Is that American 27?
Go ahead, American 7.
American 27, contact, correction, American 27, squawk 3616.
3616, American 7.
Is that 3616?
3616, American 7.
Very 1966, is there a reason you're calling so slow?
We're in an A321 and it's pretty warm, I guess. I don't know.
I just figured you'd have a lighter load because of coronavirus. Clear direct cream for American 1966.
Yeah, we did only pack 90 packs, but it's the A321. It just climbs slow. We can expedite if you like. Direct cream 1966.
American 1966, maintain flight level 350 for traffic.
We'll level off at 350 and we'll try to expedite American 1966.
American 1966, just make sure your final request is flight level 390.
No, our final, I believe, was 37 we filed.
37, okay, thanks.
Thanks. Alright, I guess we gotta figure out how to climb faster here, so let's expedite that climb.
1 Sigma Bravo, descend via Barry 1 arrival DFW altimeter 3010.
Send via Barry 1 arrival 3013. Echo 1 Sigma Bravo.
3010.
The A321, man, it just climbs really slow, especially when the weather's warm out. And actually, I think, let's...
United 1874, descend via Barry 1 arrival DFW.
I don't want to climb that fast.
Altimeter 3010.
Gotta watch our speed here.
Barry 1 arrival, altimeter 3010, United 1874.
Alright, leveling off. Hopefully he's satisfied now.
Delta 3242 for Center Squad 3601. Flight 1 Sigma Bravo, contact regional post 125.02, good night.
2502, Echo 1 Sigma Bravo, see you.
United 1874, disregard. United 1874, contact regional post 125.02.
125.02, United 1874, thank you, service, bye-bye.
Take care. Delta 2310, you're up.
Yes, there's that traffic he was trying to have us avoid. Transavia 737, what is he doing in Dallas?
American 1966, climb maintain flight level 370, be at flight level 370 in the next 2 minutes.
370 and 370 in the next 2 minutes, 1966. Alright, so we're going to expedite up to 37 now.
American 2720, forward center.
American 27, go ahead.
American 2720, forward center, climb maintain flight level 350, traffic 12 o'clock in 30 miles, moving east, correction, moving westbound, flight level 360 is a Boeing 737.
Okay, CaptainSim and 321, copy traffic for American 2520.
TransAvia 1986, flight heading 180.
180, TransAvia 986.
We have the traffic inside Aerosoft for American 2720.
And 2720. Channel 1, descend via Barry 1 valve, DFW altimeter 3010. Channel 1, descend via Barry 1 valve, DFW altimeter 3010.
3010, descend via the Barry 1 arrival, Shadow 1.
Center Bank of 22, 10, the Bay, how do you copy? 85 by 5.
Alright, 370 now, levels. Look at the seatbelt signs off. And we'll increase our speed here.
Forward center, Fox 257 below, across the 10 minutes from cockpit. Forward center, Alpha 257 below, across 10 minutes from cockpit. Shadow 1, contact Fort Worth, Center 1, 34.0, Shadow 1, disregard, standby. Shadow 1243, contact Fort Worth, Center 1, 34.02. TransAvia 1986, clear direct to Barry. Clear direct to Barry, TransAvia 986.
There's a lot of traffic up here today, folks.
In 1966 traffic, 12 o'clock, and 10 miles, moving westbound, Funnel 360, a Airbus A319.
Trip.
42 traffic, 1 o'clock, 8 miles southeastbound, Funnel 370, and A321.
Mother 242, we've been watching a 1 TK.
Traffic inside 1966.
Roger.
Is United 319 there?
American 1966, additional traffic, 11 to 10 o'clock, and about 10 miles, moving westbound, Funnel 360, a Boeing 737.
We're looking 1966. Alright, there's the United.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, 10 miles, moving southeastbound, a Airbus A321, Funnel 370.
Nothing on the A320 yet.
Channel 1, descend via Barry 1
Oh,
arrival.
got him on TCAS for sure.
Altimeter 3010.
Descend Barry 1 arrival, 3013, Shadow 1.
Oh, there he is. Traffic inside American 1966.
Roger.
It is busy up here this evening, folks. Gotta love it.
Alpha 257 Bravo, contact forward center 134.02.
Alright, we got about 668 miles to the top of the descent.
1340.
Roughly an hour and 20 minutes.
2720 traffic, 12 to 11 o'clock, at about 8 miles, moving westbound, a Boeing 737 flight level 360.
We have your traffic inside for America, 2720.
Range 27, traffic 1 o'clock and 18 miles in the southeast band, a Boeing 737, flight level 350. Shuttle 1, contact regional first 125.02. 125.02, thanks for the help, Shuttle 1. It's Abbey 1986, contact forward shuttle 134.02. It's Abbey 1986, contact forward shuttle 134.02. Turbo 1986, where are you going, sir? Don't turn southbound. Go back westbound. Turn westbound. You should be going direct Barry.
Leland, what's going on, man? How are you? You changed your name. That dude, Leland, I like it.
It's 1986. Don't do this to me again, sir. Turn right. Go westbound. I'm not heading westbound, but I think of the PMDG doing it. Turn 1986. If you have to, turn your autopilot off. Alpaca 180 Alpha. Contact forward center 134.02.
13402, Alpaca 180 Alpha. Good luck.
Thanks. Alpaca 257 Bravo. Contact forward center 134.02. American 1966, William Aerospace, Research Terminate Change 2, advisory frequency approved.
Unicom for us, 1966, thanks for your help.
Take care. Alpaca 257 Bravo, did you copy?
Alright, out of the busy Fort Worth airspace here. We'll cruise along and into Florida. Leland, how you been, man? What you been up to? Hope you are staying safe and healthy wherever you are.
Yeah.
Beta Game Sim, this is Prepare 3D 4.5. Look, we've got Houston Center online.
Information Echo current at Houston. The Houston altimeter 3014, wind 030 at 5.
Houston Center, good evening, American 1966, checking in, flight level 370.
American 1966, Houston Center, ident.
Here's your flash, and we are southwest of Micklesmn.
American 1966, radar contact.
Roger, thank you.
Southwest 2755, runway 13 right, taxiing via Zulu Echo, and hold short runway 13 left.
13 right, Zulu Echo, short of 13 left, Southwest 2755, we'll be ready there.
Southwest 2755, roger. Southwest 2755, fly runway heading, runway 13 right, clear for takeoff, cross runway 13 left, and runway 17 at Echo.
Cross 13 left and 17 at Echo, runway heading, clear for takeoff, 13 right, Southwest
Southwest 2755 at our contact. Climb and maintain footable 240. Have a turn for you in just 2 seconds.
Footable 240, Southwest 2755.
Southwest 2755, clear to at Loco, resume El Loco 4 departure.
Directed Loco to Loco 4, Southwest 2755.
Houston Center, good afternoon, United. Houston Center, good afternoon, United. 642 on the ground at Houston, request clearance to Chicago O'Hare. United 642, Houston Center, cleared to Chicago O'Hare Airport, Indy 7 departure, TPAC transition, Venice file, maintain 16,000, departure frequency 126.905, squawk 4524. Clear to O'Hare, Indy 7 departure, TPAC transition, Venice filed, initial climb is 16,000 feet, departure frequency 126.95 and squawk 4524, United 642. United 642, read back correct. At 642, sorry about that information, echo current runway 15 left for departure. 15 left for departure, United 642.
Actual Gaming, appreciate that, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you are healthy and well.
American 1966, Cook Jacksonville, 124.77. Have a great evening.
2477, thanks for your help. We'll see you. Jacksonville, good evening. American 1966 with you, flight level 370.
American 1966, Jacksonville Center, roger.
Johnny, thanks for the subscribe as well, man. Appreciate it. Alright, let's see how we're progressing here. We're making a really good time into Orlando. So we've got roughly 40 minutes till top of descent. As you can see here, we're just north of the Panhandle, approaching Florida's airspace here. Well, technically we are in Florida's airspace, approaching Jacksonville's airspace. We're going to pick up the Piglet 6 RNAV arrival into Orlando this evening. Orlando, based on the current weather, should be landing south, but we'll see. As we get a little closer, we'll start to plan our descent and runways and grab the latest ATIS and all that jazz. Well, yeah, that's it so far. We've got a little weather south of the Orlando area, really in the southern Florida area, Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Some nice thunderstorms down there, but we should be beating it into Orlando before it makes its way northbound. So all good there.
November 6818, planning 130, descend and maintain 5,000, vectors visual approach runway 23, the gray altimeter 2995.
Heading 130, descend for 5,000 and expect visual runway 23, November 6818.
Southwest 3665, cross Llama at maintain 12,250 knots, landing south, the Orlando altimeter 2996.
Down to 11,000, cross Lima at 250 knots, altimeter 2996, Southwest 3665.
3665, close, cross Llama at and maintain 12,250 knots.
And 12,000 at 250 knots, Southwest 3665.
Tango Golf to St. Augustine, altimeter 2995, flying present heading, vectors visual approach, runway 31.
2995, runway 31, roger.
November 6818, turn right heading 150.
150 on a heading for November 6818.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 497, flight level 370 over Tiff Myers VOR.
Delta 497, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, squawk 1006.
1006 for Delta 497.
Number 1 Tango Golf, landing 360.
Heading 360, 1 Tango Golf.
Delta 497, cross Piglet at maintain 11,250 knots, landing south of the Orlando altimeter 29096.
Piglet at 11,250 knots, expect landing south in Orlando, Delta 497.
November 6818, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 3000.
180 and descend 3000, November 6818.
November 6818, Craig Airport is at your 2 o'clock and 15 miles, reporting site.
.6818 looking.
Jackson American 2720, we have received status of 350.
American 2720, Jacksonville Center, roger. Southwest 3665, contact Orlando approach 124.8, good day.
124.8, Southwest 3665, good day.
Number 6818, you don't have the field yet?
Negative, center 68.
Okay, 6818, descend and maintain 2,600. The field will be at your 2 to 3 o'clock, 8 miles.
Check Zibo Center, Fresno, November 174 Tango Hotel, on the ground at Pensacola, holding short, runway 35 at Charlie 2, ready for departure.
November 4 Tango Hotel Center, stand by. November 6818, descend and maintain 2,600. The field will be at your 8 o'clock.
Alright, we've got a little ways to go, but I like to get prepared here early, and we need to update the McDo here with the speed and altitude restrictions in crossing into Orlando. So as you can see here, the Piglet 6 RNAV arrival calls for us to expect at least 290 at Hakuna and 250 at Matata. Obviously a Lion King reference here on this star. Piglet 11,000, Orlando, the weather and for what I'm hearing with the air traffic control on here is in south flow today, so we'll be expecting either 18 right or 18 left, and then we're going to cross Piglet at 250 knots and again 11,000 feet. That being said, let's pop open the McDo here and make sure we've got all of that. And so Hakuna 290, Matata 250, Piglet, it's 250 on the speed and 11,000 feet. See what that looks like really quick. We'll continue down here. We'll probably get radar vectors after Piglet or maybe or after Tiger for the 18 approach. Good stuff there. See, that significantly reduced our top of descent time.
26011, runway 23, settle in.
Next thing we can do is grab the latest weather. Again, the ATIS doesn't seem to be working with the FSLAB McDo for some reason. And I've noticed that ever since we got the new VATSIM voice codec. It doesn't work, so yeah, no. But we'll grab the weather ATIS.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 2386 on runway 25 right, Daytona Beach, ready to take off.
Delta 2386, Jacksonville Center, Daytona is controlled. You need to call me before taxiing, please.
Alright, so we've got 29907. Again, we'll give those numbers one final check as we make our descent into Orlando. 30 degrees Celsius, 250 at 13.
Verify if center online, sir. Clear to Atlantis file. Takeoff 25 right.
And it'll be a flaps full landing. The 18s have a decision height of 200 feet, so that's good there. We've got 10 stat truth of a mile, a few clouds at 3,000, a few at 14,000, broken at 25,000, 30 degrees Celsius. So, pretty nice day in Orlando, relatively speaking. Good to go there. Good to go there, and we expect top of descent here in roughly 10 minutes. Into Orlando. Once we land, we're gonna park. I think this is airside 4. I don't know what the airsides are.
Alright, so switching to get a 66 now.
But regardless, it's gate 55, so it's over here.
Number 174 Tango Hotel, radar contact, stay altitude.
And we've already got that selected. But we'll land 18 left, 418 right. We'll see. We can roll all the way out. So we'll go auto brake low, and then obviously taxi via ATC instructions to gate 55 and call it an afternoon.
Thank you. November 6818, sir, on the right when able, taxi to the ramp via Bravo.
10 when able, taxi to the ground, taxi to the ramp via Bravo, 6818, thanks for your help.
Good day.
Jacksonville Center, American 1249, with you, still on the climb up to flight level 350.
American 1249, Jacksonville Center, squawk 1010.
1010 for American 1249.
Ladies and gentlemen, take full advantage of your tax-free allowances today and make some amazing savings with our boutique range. In your in-flight brochure, you'll find details of our award-winning selection of gifts, most with massive discounts. Make the most of your opportunity to shop and save from the comfort of your seat. If you'd like to see any products, have any questions, or would like to make great savings, then just ask us. We'll join you in the cabin shortly.
2386, thank you. Clear Craig, climb maintain flight level 340.
Climb maintain flight level 340, Delta 2386.
2386, turn right direct to Craig, Charlie Romeo Golf.
Direct to Craig, Delta 2386.
American 1249, radar contact, flight level 350, 15 miles south of Orlando, Viola, welcome.
Copy radar contact, American 1249.
Tell me how much miles is there to leave your airspace, just to know, because I'm actually seeing a stream for other people and I wasn't really listening to the communication.
Red nose 43 Alpha, you have about 80 miles left with me. If you'd like an early frequency change, I'm happy to give you one.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Red nose 43 Alpha, Miami Center's offline, frequency change approved today.
This is Red nose 43 Alpha, and actually, we may keep this one because I do not have Miami Center in my X-Files.
But they're offline, my friend.
Yes, sir, that's because they're not online.
Oh, can I just get one to this away then?
Yes, sir, change to advisory frequencies approved. Have a good day.
Have a good day. For me, good night. What's the decimal A? Goodbye.
Delta 2386, verify, turning direct Craig.
Direct Craig, 3286.
Thank you, number 1 Tango Golf, the field is at your probably 10 o'clock, 15 miles, reported inside if you can.
Look it out for it. We'll report when in sight.
Okay, 1 Tango Golf, turn left heading 320 to center maintain 2,500.
320 heading and descend to 2,000.
2,500.
2,500. One Tango Golf.
Aviation 2398, Jacksonville Center, squawk 7174.
Jacksonville Center, November 174, Tango Hotel, 4 miles southeast of Pensacola, at flight level 10, request to land, full stop.
November 174 Tango Hotel on our right base for runway 35, report 3 mile final.
Runway in sight, 3 mile final, November 174 Tango Hotel. And they're on right base. Apologies.
Okay, for Tango Hotel, wind, Pensacola, tree 1016, gust 21, runway tree 5, to land.
Please land runway 35. Thank you. November 174 Tango Hotel. Aviation 2398, radar contact, level 380, 30 miles northeast of Florence, welcome. November 1 Tango Golf, you able to join the runway 31 localizer?
Yes, sir, I have it. I'm currently tracking it.
Good afternoon, Jacksonville, Delta 872, with you left below 3 Delta 872, Jacksonville Center, squawk 1011. November 1 Tango Golf, 2 miles from Kobach, maintain 2000, direction 2,500 till established localizer, clear ILS runway 31 approach.
We'll maintain 2,500 clear to the ILS approach. I do have fuel in pipe. Okay, we'll go.
Delta 872, radar contact, flight level 330, 60 miles northeast of Seminole. Copy, Delta 872. November 1 Tango Golf, wind 26011, runway 31, clear to land.
We will land on runway 31. Okay, we'll go.
All right, we got 30 miles to top of the descent here. Let me expect we're gonna get our ATC clearance to descend here momentarily.
American 1966, cross Piglet at maintain 11,280 knots, landing north, the Orlando altimeter 2997.
Plus Piglet at 11,280 knots, landing north, and copied altimeter American 1966.
Alpha 497, cross takeoff.
Alright, so they changed it on us. They're landing north now.
North and the altimeter is 29907.
Cleared at 11,000, landing north, 280 knots, Delta 497.
Altimeter still checks. We've got some work to do around our runway here. We'll probably land 36 left. That's the RNAV.
Center United 206 back.
Thank you. Southwest 3622, Miami Center's offline for the change approved. Good day.
Appreciate change approved, Southwest 3622.
Go ahead and update the arrival here. RNAV 36 left. Still the same star.
Contact Orlando approach 124.8. Good day.
Approach on point 8, Delta 497 field.
Then Piglet. $280 knots and 11,000. Cool. That looks good. Over to Navigraph here and change this. We've got 200 on the decision height, so that stays the same at least. Alright, we're all set. Got a good rate going down. Some turbulence, but not bad. Go ahead and put this away. Speeds are discretion till Piglet, so we'll go ahead and, for the sake of time, increase this here.
American 2720, Miami Center's offline for the change approved today. Hey, John, boy, what's going on, man? You always catch me right in time for the descent. I hear you. Where you said you were just left Miami? It's for Atlanta, or you left Atlanta for Miami? Elevation 2398, just flip that up.
Okay.
The material flight plan is ready. Elevation 2398, cleared to the Sanford Airport via present position, direct Ormond Beach, Oscar Mike November.
I was gonna say if you Kingston for Atlanta. I was gonna say if you hit the Jacksonville airspace, I could at least hear you on frequency.
Ormond Beach, then the Coral 1 arrival.
2398, read back right.
South Bimini, okay. How's the weather down there? Miami looks like they got a bunch of thunderstorms and whatnot. Yeah, man, that's why I figured you were sleeping already. Oh, okay, cool. Start bringing back the speed here. Seatbelt signs on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the seatbelt sign for our approach and landing. If you are in your seat, please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt. If you removed any items from the overhead bins, please begin to restow.
Gotcha. Yeah, I saw, because I was going to do Miami, but man, I didn't feel like taking the labs into that weather, so I decided to do Orlando instead.
Flight attendants as they make their way through the cabin. Thank you.
I'm just here patiently waiting for these sharklets. What's wrong with your Orlando? You still have the taxiway signs?
Jacksonville Center, JetBlue 261, 12.8, climbing to 14,000.
JetBlue 261, Jacksonville Center, climb maintain, flight level 350.
350, JetBlue 261.
Alright, probably gonna get the visual 3-6 left. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's, you just have to make sure it's above any of the ORBX sceneries. And then I believe there's an APX, default APX file that you have to delete. I just can't remember which one. Alright, weather still looks the same down there, past 18,000 feet. Altimeter is reset. 3001. It's RNAV approach or visual, so don't need to localize the switches. We'll go auto brake low, terrain on MD. Check Facebook, what happened?
Jacksonville Center, Sun Country 7 Bravo Alpha, climbing to 11,700 to 14,000.
Nice, yeah, you got some good clouds there. What are you, in the A319?
Continue to follow 3 times to Sun Country 7 Bravo Alpha.
I have not flown that A319 in forever. I saw a picture though, FSLABS updated PBR for the 19 and 20. It looks good. Can't wait to fly it. John, you got a stream, man. Some good looking clouds you got there.
206, connect Houston Center 126.905.
Oh, to Houston Center, 126.905, United 206, we'll see you.
It's weird at first, but you'll get used to it. Bring that speed back.
Jacksonville Center, squawk 1012. American 1966, connect Orlando approach 124.8 today.
24-8, we'll see you. 1966, good day.
14,000 for 685.
And 1685, direct 10.
Direct 10 for 685.
Orlando, good evening. American 1966, crossing Piglet, 11,280 knots. Information Charlie at Orlando.
American 1966, Orlando, good evening. I'm going to be signing off here in just a moment. You continue to descend via the SID, and I'm going to switch you over to tower here in a minute.
Alright, we'll continue to descend via the star, and then we'll probably plan visual 36 left, and we'll see you over at tower. Alright, looks like he's tired of en route control. He's going to switch over to tower, so that's fine. We'll continue this approach in here ourselves, and we'll plan the visual 36 left. What we should do, John, is like a dual stream. Or we'll be guests on each other's streams. That'll be cool.
JetBlue 5887, did I hand you off?
Negative, sir.
Sorry about that. JetBlue 5887, contact center 124.77.
124.77, thanks. We'll see you, and thanks for staying open again. JetBlue 1587.
Nah, man, you gotta talk too. You gotta do your part. What do you think this is? It's gorgeous.
497, contact tower 118.45.
Tower 118.45, Delta 497, seal.
JetBlue 1685, contact center 124.77, how's the flight?
For a lot of it, oh yeah.
124.77, thank you for JetBlue.
I'll be on the ground before you pass over Orlando, probably, for sure.
Orlando departure, good evening. JetBlue 6177, climb through 2500, 010 heading.
JetBlue 6177, radar contact 2800, climb maintain 14.
What I'm waiting for is for Labs to introduce shared cockpit.
Up to,
that would be something.
14,000, JetBlue 6177.
That would be something. All right, 8,000 all blue. Yeah, likewise. You gonna get the sharklets or no? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've never even seen someone simulate that. But that's FS Labs, man. They always blow you away with stuff. Okie dokie, 10,000 feet. Landing lights on. Prepare the cabin crew.
JetBlue 6177, contact center 124.77, have a good flight.
124.77 for JetBlue 6177, good day.
What you gotta get, John, is P3d version 5. So you can work out all the bugs before I get it.
JetBlue 1586 now 2.8 to start.
JetBlue 1586, we'll be signing off. Contact center 124.77.
I'm full of it. Oh man. Alright, 250 on the speed. I don't know how they released that thing with so many bugs. And it's weird because everyone's saying it's great and performance is great and FPS is great.
1586, the bar radar contact line, maintain 1.
But you got a CTD every 10 minutes, so what's the point?
American 1966, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, 1966. Thought this guy was logging off. Alright, 5,000, open descent.
JetBlue 1586, clear direct, Guano.
I have a feeling he's gonna spin us for the visual sooner rather than later, so let me continue to bring the speed back. Emperors in new clothes, precisely, man. That's what version 5 basically is. That's what most in the community. Yeah, man, I'm just waiting for these lab sharklets and then Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. They appear to be on schedule, so we'll see. I think they were planning a Q4 release, mid Q4, so like late October time frame. I don't know why my frames are getting botchy here. Is that JetBlue departing Orlando? Expect that speed 210 now. Yeah, likewise, man. It's I highly doubt I'm upgrading to V5. Alright, flaps 1, speed checks. What is up with these frames? I'm gonna go ahead and activate approach phase.
Tempo 685, turn right 20 degrees, vectors are stationary.
Takeoff for 685.
685, turn right 20 degrees, vectors are stationary.
Right 20 degrees to the right, JetBlue 65.
JetBlue 1586, climb maintain flight level 370.
370.
American 16, correction 1966, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, 1966. 3000 open descent.
Jacksonville Center, JetBlue 312 with you 2,500 for 5,000.
JetBlue 312, radar contact, climb maintain 16,000, clear right Guano.
Clear right Guano, can you repeat the altitude again for JetBlue 312?
16,000.
16,000 for JetBlue 312.
There's our airport off to our 10 o'clock there or so. There's JetBlue on the runway awaiting departure. Gonna have a bit of a crosswind here on this landing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the aircraft is now on its final approach. At this time, all passengers must remain seated with their seatbelts securely fastened, your tray tables and carry-on items stowed, seat backs in the upright position, and the aisle armrests should be lowered. Flight attendants will pass through the cabin to complete their final safety checks. Please check around your seating area for all
American 619, cross Murray, Mike uniform, Romeo Yankee.
Flaps to speed checks.
I'll maintain flight level 280 at Macy's, American 619.
619, Murray,
Thank you, Tammy.
Mike uniform, Romeo Yankee, Murray.
At Murray, American 619.
Thank you, John. I'm gonna need it. Frames are going to hell right now.
66, turn left hang 090, the field will be at your 10 o'clock and 4 or 5 miles report on site.
Left 090, and we're looking 1966.
1966, descend and maintain 2,500.
2500, field in sight, 1966.
1966, clear visual approach runway 18 left, correction 36 left.
Clear visual approach, 36 left, 1966. We're clear for the visual. I am going sterile cockpit. I will see you on the ground.
1894 with you, climbing through 4,000 feet.
JetBlue 1894 departure, radar contact, climb maintain 8,000.
Up to 8,000, JetBlue 24.
American 1966, connect Orlando Tower 18.45.
1845, we'll see you at 1966.
013, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff.
Flying 010 after departure, clear for takeoff, JetBlue 259.
Tower, good evening, American 1966, with you, visual 36 left.
American 1966, wind 250 at 1336 left, clear to land, departure prior to your arrival.
36 left, clear land, departure prior to arrival, American 1966.
2500.
2500, check, flaps 3, gear down.
Hey, Tower number 685, what's the squawk code?
JetBlue 6085, squawk 0717.
Alright, thank you.
Tower JetBlue 108 ready, taxi.
Final approach
108,
speed.
runway 36 left, taxi via Bravo 5, Charlie, Bravo 10, clear to cross 36 right.
Roger, 36 left by Bravo 5, Charlie, the Bravo 10 across 36 right for JetBlue 108.
JetBlue 259 was a pleasure, contact departure 124.77.
What's the 4.77, have a good night. JetBlue 259.
The things you can do with a light aircraft.
Above. Minimum.
Continue on landing.
JetBlue 981, contact departure 12477, take care.
2477, JetBlue 981, see ya.
40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Alright. Hold the center line here. That's out of reverse.
American 1966, welcome to Orlando, exit right when able.
Right when able, 1966. That was a terrible approach, but I was not going around. We are down, look at that, 2 hours on the dot.
American 1966, confirm you'll be airside 3 today?
Yeah, I think that's where gate 55 is.
Yep, 55's at airside 3. Perfect. You can taxi Juliet, clear to cross 36 right, and use taxiway Bravo, then Bravo 7 to the ramp.
Julia, clear across 36 right, taxiway Bravo. Bravo 7 to the ramp, American 1966, thanks.
Actually, 1966, use Bravo, Bravo 6. That'll get you closer to gate 55.
Bravo, Bravo 6, thanks, American 1966. APU. Alright, crossing the actives. We're clear both sides. John, I was not going around, man. That was a terrible approach. I would be fired for that, but that's why it's called sim. That was my fault. I turned into final too quick. Actually, he turned me into final. He gave me that 2500 descent clearance and then turned me into a very short final, so should have extended the downwind there. No worries. We're here. That's what matters. Let's see if we can find a 55. I've done worse. Yeah, the sad part is I've done worse too.
Typically 6085, taxi Bravo 4, Charlie Bravo 10, short of 36 right for now.
Alright, Bravo 4, Charlie Bravo 10, and hold short of 36 right, W 6085.
Start the APU. We can kill these lights. You're almost overhead. All right. Yeah, man. I wish I knew you were still awake, out and about. I would have did that flight with you. Where the hell is this terminal? Oh, okay, coming up here. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, man.
85, hold short Bravo 6 for traffic.
Hold short Bravo 6, W 60.
That has always been a thing, no matter what P3d version. And if I remember correctly, I think back in the FSX days it would do that too. I have no idea what that's about. Alright, TA.
6085, continue taxi.
I'm going to teenage W 685.
You know, for how old Orlando is and how much you have to hack it together to get to work in V4 or later, this is a really nice airport. When you consider how long ago this was made, really nice. Did you download Hong Kong yet? The new Hong Kong? Where are you gonna long haul to? Alright, I can go. A bit more. That should do it. APU is available. I'm not paying GSX no mind. Kill 2, kill 1. Seatbelts off. Bacon off. Fuel pumps can go.
Captain Crew, thank you very much for your hard work today. Your doors are clear to open.
2 hours and 14 minutes block time. Maybe Europe. Okay. If I didn't work in the morning, I would
after departure, fly heading 010, wind 250.
I would do that flight with you, but nope, can do. APU is available. Kill the AP. External power is available. We can kill the APU. Sign off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your portable electronic devices must not be used until you are in.
And that is us down in Orlando. Hell of an approach, but we made it nonetheless. John, man, I'm gonna sign off. Enjoy your flight into Atlanta. I'll check you later this evening. And for the rest of you, thanks for tuning in. We will see you guys next time. You guys continue to stay safe and healthy out there. We'll see ya.